told you back in 2020, the once beloved Carrie Cerino's restaurant closed its doors after 57 years.
Now, after 4 years, the former North Royalton building has a new era of operation. A new owner has since taken over and successfully transformed the space into a large-scale event center and Italian restaurant.
Mike Holden is following through with a look inside Via Roma, its offerings, and the dozens of jobs it's bringing to the area. Good morning, Mike.
Guys, good morning to you. This project has been literally years in the making, and the guy who took it over overhauled it from the basement bar to the very upstairs. And standing here in North Royalton, I mean, it's surreal. I actually had my prom here back in 2008. Going back in there, it was a blast from the past, but it's revitalized and brand new. And now, as you see, the restaurant is open. They're booking events, and Kadar Susu says he has a master plan in place to bring more than 130 jobs to this location and also corner the market on events.
Do you pinch yourself at the legacy, the history that you're walking into?
I do it with pride.
The moment he set eyes on the historic Carrie Cerino's restaurant here on Ridge Road, Northeast Ohio native and St. Ed's grad Kadar Susu saw promise and a lasting future.
We beam with pride on being the ones that can give it a little bit of a new life and welcome those memories back in.
And so, Via Roma was born.
We are an Italian concept here. It is a full-blown Italian menu with an Italian chef and homemade pastas.
As you walk through the main entrance and down the noticeably brighter, open, and refreshed hallways and lobby, you're reminded of the rich Cerino family legacy preserved in this glass case.
When we were going through a lot of the things in the attic, we found original recipe cards and original menus.
And what was once their family home, they actually started as a bakery and built into a restaurant.
This is the original siding of Carrie Cerino's house from back in the day. We're standing on what used to be their porch.
Susu poured his blood, sweat, and tears into modernizing the upstairs over the last year plus, including the large treasured dining room, Florence room, and grand ballroom, where countless people have celebrated weddings, baby showers, proms, and family accomplishments.
Most importantly was giving it a bit of a facelift cosmetically. So a lot of carpet, a lot of ceilings, a lot of new lighting just to freshen it up a little bit.
Then there is the main kitchen and pastry kitchen, where a team of pastry chefs, led by Emma Shear, are cranking out desserts for Susu's Via Roma, Aviator, and recently purchased Machad's in Strongsville, which will take on the name Encore.
This space is a pastry chef's dream. It's huge. I've got all the equipment, but I also have the support of ownership who are, just want me to do what I'm best at.
Come on downstairs and there's a refreshed, overhauled beaming bar and performance space, now dubbed the Grotto, with an aquatic theme.
This one was a complete remodel.
Really?
Yeah, this one was everything from the ceilings to the flooring to the artwork to the lighting.
Steps away, there's the cantina for a more intimate setting. The restaurant and event space is bringing upwards of 130 new jobs to the area.
I mean, just everything.
Yeah.
New signage.
Something North Royalton city leaders are applauding, as it was in a state of limbo for years.
It's another attraction piece. It's another thing when individuals are looking, where are we going to live? Where are we going to raise our family? And an opportunity to make memories here, and Kadar says he's so thrilled that he had the chance to take over the restaurant, as he didn't want it to be another apartment or just a vacant, empty property as we saw it sit here for so many years. Now the space is open 7 days a week for dinner time, and they also have a weekend brunch option for Italian meals. But if you want to apply or book an event here, sorry, we got a visitor in the background dog walking past. Click this story, news5cleveland.com, and our app.
And Mike, you said it's Italian food at the core, but what happened with the prior owners?
Biggest question we keep getting over this. So the Cerino family said it simply just became too much. So they shut it down before the pandemic hit. Then Mark Glassman of Mark's, like the grocery stores that are everywhere, he actually purchased that property. Then he sold it to another party that they actually own a temple down the road. Kadar took it over, and he says it's been the thrill of a lifetime, and he's thrilled to have multiple restaurants so they can host big scale events and weddings in the area.
Definitely looks like a place we all need to check out. Mike, thanks.